Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Goomer22. And I've got kind of an interesting video for you guys today. This video is inspired by Sakimoto 24's VDL VGC team. So he had a lot of priority move users, some strong ones too. And so I wanted to go through and see what the strongest user of each priority move in Gen 8 was. So yeah, and along the way, see if you guys can guess some of these picks. They're pretty interesting for some of the priority moves. So let's talk about what rules I used when evaluating these Pokemon. So I didn't look at mythicals because they're not usable in VGC. So I did look at restricteds because they are available right now. I took items into account. That matters for at least one Pokemon here on this list. And then I looked at abilities, but not every ability. So the idea was, this is like a turn 1 attack. You throw out your Pokemon and go for a priority move. So you're obviously not going to be burned yet, so no guts, flame orb type of stuff going on. So yeah, let's just jump into it and see what some of these picks are. So first off, let's go over every priority move in Sword and Shield. So we've got Fake Out, Extreme Speed, Feint, First Impression, Excel Rock, Aqua Jet, Bullet Punch, Ice Shard, Mach Punch, Quick Attack, Shadow Sneak, Sucker Punch, Vacuum Wave, and Water Shuriken. So there's a total of 14 priority moves in Sword and Shield. Now, I'm only including these moves because these are always priority moves. You know, I'm not including any sort of extra priority moves like Rillaboom, Talonflame, Comfey with its triage ability. So, yeah, no Grassy Glide on this list. So, I say we just jump into it with this first one here, Fake Out. So, Fake Out, 40 base power move, normal type. And so we're going to be ranking each move with the top 3 strongest users of each move. And for fun, we are actually going to check how much damage these do against a no-bulk Regieleki. You know, Regieleki is the fastest Pokemon in the game, so a good way to deal with it is priority moves. So I thought that would be kind of fun to check the calcs on how much these do to a no-bulk Regieleki. So in third place, we have got Technician Hitmontop. So Hitmontop's not a normal type, doesn't get that stab bonus, but still with a choice band, you're doing over 50% to a no-bulk Regieleki. That's pretty strong. Barely edging it out in second place, we've got Kangaskhan. Scrappy user, so can fake out ghost types, which is kind of cool. Also has inner focus, can't be intimidated, but yeah, you slap a choice band on that thing, and you're doing more than 50% against a no-bulk Aleki. So that stab bonus, just because of how the Pokemon calculation works, stab does a little bit more than the Technician boost, because Hitmontop and Kangaskhan actually have the same attack stat. Now, in first place, who do you guys think is the strongest fake-out user in the game? Who do you think it is? Comment below before I reveal this here, and if you get it wrong, you have to like and subscribe. That's the rule. So, strongest fake-out user in the game, Sword and Shield, Gen 8, that's going to be Persian. We'll see how many people got that right, but yeah, 252 attack, you know, Adamant Nature, Choice Band, Technician. You are doing you could do 2/3 to a Regieleki. You know, you throw a helping hand, and you could potentially Oko a Regieleki with a fake out. Now, I don't know who's risky enough to throw a choice band on a fake out user, but that would be pretty funny. So, yeah, strongest fake out user in the game, Persian. Interesting factoid: the 4th Pokemon on this list would have been Technician, choice band, Meowth. So, pretty strong. That Technician boost with that stab. Persian only has 70 base attack, so that was an interesting one. All right, let's jump to the next move here. Extreme Speed, 80 base power, normal move. Not a super wide distribution here, but let's see who comes in third place. That's going to be Linoon, a classic user of Extreme Speed. Usually set up with Belly Drum, but man, if you just throw a Choice Band on it, you almost have a chance to Oko or Regieleki. So close. This next Pokemon here barely edges it out. Actually can pick up an Oko, and that's going to be Max Attack Dragonite. Just such a huge attack stat. Doesn't get that stab bonus, but Extreme Speed actually has a chance to pick up a one-hit KO on a no-bulk Regieleki. And to top it off, in first place, we've got Rayquaza. Yeah, we've got restricteds on this list, but wow, Extreme Speed is just so strong. About a 50% chance to Oko a no-bulk Regieleki if you slap a Choice Band on there. I don't know, hey, could be a Series 12 option for people looking for some creative ideas out there. I don't know. If you want to deal with the Lekkies, just use Choice Band Extreme Speed Rayquaza. Could be pretty interesting. All right, let's jump into the next move. We've got First Impression. So this only works the first time you enter the battle. I believe it's the strongest priority move at 90 base power. And yeah, let's see who comes in third here. Big attack stat, Haxorus. I believe it's 147 attack stat, Haxorus. I could be wrong there. But wow, you throw a Choice Band, you are guaranteed Okoing a no-bulk Regieleki. That is freaking strong. And not even stab or anything like that either. So in second place, we've got a bug type. Lower attack stat than Haxorus, but that stab helps out so much. Look at that damage. So much more than Haxorus. 136 to 160 on no-bulk Regieleki. That is strong. You know, you don't even need a Choice Band. Maybe you throw a Silver Powder or something like that, Life Orb, and you can just Oko a Regieleki. So that's pretty cool. Now in first place, we've got a Pokemon with a lower attack stat than both Golisopod and Haxorus. Who do you guys think it is? Yeah, that's going to be Hustle Durant. Hustle Durant, so freaking strong. You get that 50% attack power boost, risking, obviously, the accuracy, but look at that damage calc. How funny would that be to see a Choice Band Hustle Durant Oko a Dynamax Regieleki? You've got a damage roll on there. Goes above 200%. That would just be absolutely hilarious. I want to see somebody do it. Somebody should do it and then post it in the comments here on this video, because I really want to see a Durant just Oko a Maxileki. They would not be expecting that. I'll tell you that much. Wow, that is strong. Okay, so let's jump into the next move now. This is the last of our +2 priority moves. So Feint has +2 priority. It's got 30 base power, normal type, so similar to Fake Out. So if you can imagine, we're going to start from the top here. It's going to be Persian again. Strongest Fake Out user in the game, also strongest Feint user. Technician boosting that the damage of that Feint, doing 47 to 56. Regieleki can't even do anything about that, can't protect, and you can potentially two-shot it if you throw a Choice Band on that Persian, so that's pretty cool. In second place, we've got Scizor, classic Technician user, but yeah, that Technician offsets the fact that it's not a normal type, and just Scizor's big attack stat, you're getting so much power. 47 to 55, barely underclasses that Persian, barely. But yeah, Persian ekes it out here. And in third place, who do you guys think it is? Who do you guys think the third strongest Feint user is in the game? I'd be really curious if anybody got this prediction right. But it is actually Grapploct. Grapploct with max attack, Choice Band Technician. You know, Grapploct has 118 attack stat, so only barely misses out on on that Scizor and Persian Calc, so almost just as strong. So that's pretty interesting. A little bit of a niche there. Third strongest Technician user of Feint in the game, or third strongest Feint user, I should say, because it has Technician. And now we're jumping into our +1 priority moves. Let's start off with Excel Rock. Pretty interesting, unique move. Rock type, the only rock priority move. 40 base power, physical. It does make contact. And, yeah, there's only 2 users of Excel Rock, so Ditto. We're giving Ditto that 3rd place spot. But Lycanroc Midday, with a choice band, Excel Rock is doing 56 to 67 against a no Bokoleki. That's pretty strong. And of course, outclassing it in the number 1 spot is going to be that Lycanroc Dusk. Gets that Tough Claws boost, a little bit higher attack stat. Can't quite pick up the Oko on Alecki, but getting there. You know, almost 90% potentially to a no Bokoleki. That's pretty freaking strong. So yeah, let's jump into the next one now. Aquajet. Who do we think is going to be on the podiums here, right? Definitely going to be Urshifu. Nope, you're wrong. In 3rd place, we've got Adaptability Basculin. Stronger than Urshifu. Oh yeah. That Aquajet's doing about 2/3 to a no Bokoleki. Pretty freaking strong. In 2nd place, now I wonder if people can guess. I bet people know who the 2nd and 1st place are. I bet they don't know which order they are in, though. So in 2nd place, who do we think we got? It's going to be Huge Power Azumarill. That Aquajet outclassing that Adaptability Basculin a little bit. Doing 70 to 83 to a no Bokoleki. And, of course, in 1st place, we've got the Crawdaunt. Absolutely massive damage with that Adaptability, Aquajet, high attack stat. 80 to 94, barely not picking up that Oko on a no Bokoleki. That is just so freaking strong for a 40 power priority move. Absolutely disgusting. Wow. So yeah, all right. The next move we have is Bullet Punch, and yeah, we've got 252 attack, Choice Band Lucario doing 27 to 32. Obviously, Regieleki does resist Bullet Punch, so it doesn't look like it does as much damage, but still pretty strong. In 2nd place, we've got the big boy Metagross. Bullet Punch isn't super common on it nowadays, but still a really strong option if you like playing a non-max format too. And in 1st place, no surprise, we've got the Scizor. Technician, Choice Band, super high attack stat. Still doing potentially more than 50% to an Alecki, and that's a resisted move. So that is just so freaking strong. But yeah, no surprise there. Super common user of Bullet Punch. Alright, for the next one, we've got Ice Shard. And we're going to start from the top here. We've got Mamoswine. No surprise there, I would say. Just such a strong user. Ice Shard, really common move on it. And with a Choice Band, you throw a Helping Hand on there. Potentially Oko, a Max Elect, or a no Bokoleki. That's pretty cool. In 2nd place, barely underclassed by it, we've got Weavile. 252 attack, Choice Band, doing 60 to 70%. Okay, now this 3rd place. Who do you guys think it is? This is another interesting one. So put your comments down below. Who do you think it is? 3rd strongest Ice Shard in the game, Gen 8. Well, did you guess Articuno? Well, you'd be wrong. Okay, so it's got to be Piloswine, right? Nope. Not Piloswine either. Who is it but the legendary Hustle Delibird? Delibird making the list here, doing 54 to 64. Really not that much weaker than the Weavile. That's some disgusting damage. 2-shotting a no Bokoleki. just what a beast. What an absolute beast Delibird is. Alright, next up we got Mach Punch. 40 base power, physical fighting type move. In third place, we've got the Iron Fist. Classic Mach Punch user, Hitmonchan. Doing 64 to 76%. That's some big damage. That is some really big damage. That Iron Fist just helping those damage calcs so much. But actually better than Iron Fist, we've got second place Technician Hitmontop. So, Iron Fist only boosts punching moves by about 20%. Technician boosting moves by 50%. So even though Hitmonchan has a higher attack stat than Hitmontop, that Technician boost is just so much stronger. So yeah, doing 75 to 89. However, our number one spot is not a Technician user. It's actually an Iron Fist user. We've got the big boy Conkeldurr. Conkeldurr, sure, it's only got Iron Fist, doesn't have Technician, but man, it's hard to muscle out that 140 attack stat. 79 to 93% on this no Bokaleki. That is just so strong. Wow. Conk is an absolute beast. Next up, we got Quick Attack, and actually, this is one where we have a tie. So, in one of those second place spots, we have got Scizor, making the list a few times here, but yeah, that Technician Quick Attack is so strong. Doing 62 to 74% with a Choice Band against a no Bokaleki. And actually tied with Scizor is Zacian, but not the Crown version. And this is why the item choice actually makes a big deal here, is because Zacian Crowned has to use Rusted Sword. Now you get a little bit more speed, a little bit more attack if you use Zacian with Rusted Sword, get that Crowned version, but if you don't, well, you can run a different item than Rusted Sword, like a Choice Band. And that Choice Band actually makes up for that lower attack stat. So, normal form Zacian is actually stronger than Crown form. It's just a little bit slower. But yeah, you still get that +1 boost, and then which matches up with Scizor's Technician, and then they got the same base attack. So yeah, they have the exact same power Quick Attack. But who muscles out both of these absolute beasts? None other than the Diggersby. Huge power, normal type, getting that stab bonus on Quick Attack. Just disgusting damage here. 74 to 87% on Quick Attack, which is such a funny underutilized move, I feel like, but man, does that do damage. All right, next up, we've got Shadow Sneak. And actually, we're gonna go top to bottom here. First up, we've got Blade Form Aegislash, 140 attack. That is just so powerful. Doing 65 to 78 against a no Bokaleki. In second place, we've got one of the restricteds here, Giratina Origin Form. Shadow Sneak doing 60 to 70%. Now, who do you guys think is in the third spot here? Who is the third strongest Shadow Sneak user? You know, is it the other Giratina form? Who is it? Well, it actually comes from the Aegislash line again. It's Doublade. Doublade with a Choice Band doing 56 to 66% on a no Bokaleki. Pretty freaking strong from a not fully evolved Pokemon here. Getting that third spot on third strongest Shadow Sneak user. All right, we've only got a couple more priority moves left. We've got Sucker Punch, another one where we've got a tie here. So Sucker Punch, 70 base power move. You're not getting any sort of Technician boosts on this. But we have got Sucker Punch Urshifu. classic. Nobody should be surprised by that. But yeah, wow. 109 to 129 on a Regieleki. That is just so strong. And but who's tied with Urshifu? Who's just as strong as Urshifu that we probably forget about all the time? That's going to be Absol. Absol just as strong attack stat as Urshifu, and also gets Sucker Punch. Dark type, stab. So yeah, Absol, really, really strong user of Sucker Punch. And yeah, that's just some disgusting damage for a priority move. In first place, I feel like it might be kind of obvious, especially if people have been playing a lot of Series 12, but it's going to be a Veltal. That Dark Aura boost is just disgusting and has a little bit higher attack stat than both Absol and Urshifu. So yeah, that's just an insane damage calc there. 145 to 170. Can't quite KO a Dynamax Regieleki unless you get like a Helping Hand boost. But yeah, that's a really freaking strong priority move. All right, next up we got Vacuum Wave. So Vacuum Wave, the top spot here, we've got Lucario, Choice Specs, our first of two special priority moves. So yeah, Vacuum Wave doing 56 to 67, still pretty freaking strong for a special move. That's a really cool niche for Lucario. Lucario actually has a stronger special attack stat than physical. And next up, pretty strong user of it, we've got Toxicroak. Only gets 86 special attack, but still a pretty strong move. You know, throw Choice Specs on there, you're doing about 50% to an Alecki. In third place, we have a Pokemon with not a great special attack stat, but there's just not that many Vacuum Wave users, and it's going to be Hitmontop again. I'm not sure if anybody actually knows what the special attack stat of Hitmontop was, so it's pretty surprising to see it make this list, but Hitmontop has 35 base special attack, and it's still the third strongest Vacuum Wave user, and that's mainly because of Technician, and it gets that stab bonus from being a fighting type. So yeah, it almost reaches the power of that Toxicroak. So pretty interesting there. Technician just so strong. And lastly, we've got Water Shuriken. So Water Shuriken, a pretty unknown move, but it's got 15 base power, hits 2 to 5 times. And yeah, there's only one user of Water Shuriken, so we're giving Ditto the second and third spot. It's Excelgor. Excelgor, the only unique priority move user, actually. And yeah, Water Shuriken, really cool move. But you throw a Choice Specs on there, 252, and you get all 5 hits of Water Shuriken. You're doing some pretty big damage against, especially against an Alecki. You know, Excelgor isn't quite as fast as Lucky, but hey, it's got that priority move, doing over 2/3 to an Alecki with a Choice Specs. So yeah, that's gonna be the video. Those are all of the priority moves. You know, no Grassy Glide, no Talonflame Gale Wings, no Triage Comfey, but let me know how you enjoy the video. If you enjoy these types of videos, if you guys have any comments, suggestions about it, or things that you want me to evaluate, I love jumping into the damage calcs here. So yeah, just let me know your guys' thoughts on it, and we will see you all next time. Goomer22 out.